everybody. They finally announced the Dancing with the Stars. I guess it's 13, lucky 13 season cast reveal. Tom Bergeron is still the host and Brooke Burke is back, but I guess now it's Brooke Burke Charvet. She finally got married to her baby daddy. And the premiere of the show is going to be on September 19th on ABC. So let's talk about the cast. First up is Ricki Lake. I love Ricki Lake. I remember her back in the day when she had her own talk show. I think she's got a little bit of an advantage on these youngsters because she was in Hairspray. Yes, it was a long time ago, but these types of shows are not always about who's the most talented. I think she's got the spunk that she needs to get through this show. So she's going to be one of my early favorites, I have a feeling. Ron Artest, an LA Laker. He took his shirt off when his name was announced. Yeah, he's ready to play. I think he's probably going to be a force to be reckoned with because he's all about being a showman. So yeah, Chynna Phillips, you remember her from Wilson Phillips. I haven't really heard too much about her in the last, I don't know, 10 years. So I don't know where she's at. She's a performer. So, I mean, how bad could it be, right? Kristen Cavallari from The Hills and Laguna Beach. I think she is going to be a pretty good asset to the show. She'll probably be as good as, oh God, I can't remember her name now. The other one that was from The Hills and Laguna Beach. Audrina. She'll probably be as good as Audrina was, and that's not too shabby. David Arquette. You know, the former Mr. Courtney Cox. I know. He came from a acting family as well. I don't know. He's kind of a goofball. I think he might be off early because I'm seeing a lot of comedy and probably not too much dance, but I could be wrong. Carson Kressley, you know, from Queer Eye. Love, love, love Carson Kressley. However, I don't know how good he'll be at dancing, but again, it's not always about the dancing, so I'm sure he's going to add a lot to the show. Nancy Grace. This is a shocker. Shocker. From Headline News. And she's also a former prosecutor and mother of twins, which she mentions all the time. I think it's going to be interesting, but I don't think it's going to be a good one. A good interesting. J.R. Martinez. He's from All My Children, and he is also an Army vet. This guy looks like he's been through a lot in the war, and I think he's going to add a lot to the show. I want to find out what his story is, and I could probably just look it up online, but I have about 3 more shows to tape tonight. I should have looked it up before I taped this. I think I'm probably going to look it up after I tape this. I'm really intrigued by him, and I hope he does a really great job. Hope Solo. I hope does better for the Dancing with the Stars show than she did in the soccer game that America lost, you know, for the ladies. She's a soccer star. You win some, you lose some. What can I say? Soccer, well, not soccer, but sports people usually do pretty well on this type of a show, so I'm looking for her to go pretty far in the show. Robert Kardashian, you know, the reality Mimbo, his sister's show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, I've never seen the show, so I don't know how much he's actually in it, but he's a reality guy. Elisabetta Canales, or I could be saying that totally wrong because I don't really follow her. Is it Canales? She's an Italian actress, but more importantly, she's George Clooney's ex. Yeah, he got rid of all that. He could have had all that, but he said, no thank you. So Dancing with the Stars said. So I'm curious to see how she'll do. And rounding out this quite diverse cast is Chaz Bono. You know, Sonny and Cher's former daughter, now son. Interesting. I think this is the first time that they've had a transgender person on a show like this. So it's going to be interesting to see what everyone's reaction is going to be. I mean, I don't care, but you know how some people can get? We'll see what happens. And I think it's wrapping up to be a really weird season. I mean, they've got a lot, well, they've got a lot of reality TV people here, but they've also got a lot of controversial type people, so we'll see what happens. And remember, it starts on September 19th on ABC, 2-hour premiere. We'll see you there. Till then, much love.